Hello my country people, welcome back to Spice Channel TV. Thank you for always coming out here. If you are just joining us, please kindly subscribe and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. In a dramatic turn of events, the United States government has issued a stern ultimatum to the Republic of Niger, warning of the potential, concession of the multi-million-dollar economic and security assistance. The U.S. Deputy Secretary of the State, Wendy Sherman, conveyed this message amidst rising concerns over the recent political upheaval in the country. And as tension escalates following the ousting of President Mohamed Bazoum, the United States government has taken a decisive stand in demanding the release of the disposed leader and his family, expressing deep apprehension about Mohamed Bazoum's well-being. The U.S. officials underscored the importance of upholding Niger's constitutional order. The focal point of the U.S. government's warning was directed at the leaders behind the recent coup in Niger and were simply informed of the potential consequences if Niger fails to adhere to its constitutional principles. The spark implication includes the peril of losing substantial economic and security support, which could translate into the loss of hundreds of millions of dollars for the people of Niger. However, the plea for cooperation was met with resistance from these couplists who have yet to accede to the U.S. government's demand for the release of President Mohamed Bazoum. The political situation remains fluid, prompting the United States to take a tough decision. Matthew Miller, the spokesperson for the U.S. State Department, announced that certain forms of assistance to the government of Niger would be temporarily suspended. Miller emphasized that the suspension is a direct result of the growing concerns surrounding the unfolding political landscape in Niger. He has assured that the U.S. government would closely monitor the evolving situation and adjust its assistance strategies to align with the U.S. legal parameters and the policy objectives. And in a bid to reaffirm its commitment to democratic values and the rule of law, the U.S. Acting Deputy Secretary of the State, Victoria Nuland, embarked on a diplomatic mission to Niger's capital, Niamey. During her visit, Nuland conveyed the United States' profound concern regarding the recent event and reinforced its dedication to preserving democracy and stability in the Sahel region. Nuland's engagement extended to a town hall meeting with the American embassy staff in Niger, where she lauded their unwavering effort in promoting democracy and stability. The acting Deputy Secretary of the State underscored the significance of maintaining a close collaboration with regional allies, including the Economic Community of West African States, that is the ECOWAS. So my country people, the United States have sent a clear message and there is no going back on it. Oh, there is no going back on it. The ECOWAS, they have said, oh, these are the sanctions that they would impose if these military juntas fails to back down. Now the US also, they don't already chook mouth for this matter. They have also intervened and said this is what they would do if these military juntas, if these coup plotters doesn't back down and release the president Mohamed Bazoum from their custody. And as Niger grapples with its current political predicament, the international community watches closely to observe the unfolding event. The United States Resolute 10 sent a clear message about the imperatives of holding constitutional norms and democratic governance, as well as potential consequences of straying from these principles. Now, the outcome of this democratic standoff remains uncertain as Niger faces a very critical junction in its political trajectory. My country people, the ECOWAS, the US, and all, even Nigeria, they have all decided to, solve the problems going on in Niger. The ECOWAS have threatened their own sanctions. Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu have threatened their own sanctions. Now all eyes are on the next move by the West African leaders who have vowed to attack these coup leaders in Niger if they failed to free the detained president and to revert back a democratically elected government. And my country people, the deadline of the threat, was on Sunday, but then there was no sign of a military intervention in Niger. So people are just folding their arms. We are folding our arms. We are crossing our hands. We are watching. What step will the ECOWAS take next? What step will Tinubu take next? So my country people, what are your thoughts on this issue? I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts concerning this in the comment section. Thank you. Bye for now.